welcome back to my channel. Today I'm really excited because I'm going to be making Olive Garden's Alfredo sauce. And so basically what I'm making is fettuccine chicken Alfredo, but the Alfredo sauce itself is Olive Garden's own recipe. So I'm not going to alter the recipe at all because I want to make it exactly the way it was on their website. And I'm going to have links below and then also the link and the recipe on my blog so you can check those out as well. So let's go ahead and get started and go over the ingredients. The first thing I want to go over is the chicken portion of it. So here I have 2 thighs that I diced. And the reason why I didn't use chicken breast is because I think the thighs have much more flavor in them. And then in my pan here, that's over a low heat right now, I have a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. So I'm going to fry my chicken for a couple of minutes in my pan, and then I'm going to salt it and pepper it, and then I'm going to move it off to the side, and then we're going to get started with the Alfredo sauce. I already have my pasta cooking in the kitchen, so by the time I'm done, we'll have a whole meal to plate for you guys. I'm going to add my chicken in. I'm just going to fry it now until it gets a nice golden color, and then I'm going to transfer it onto a plate with a paper towel so that way I can soak up any of that extra oil from the pan. Let's go ahead and go over the ingredients for the Alfredo sauce. Right here I have 1.5 cups of whole milk and 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream. In this bowl I have 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan cheese and 1/2 cup of Romano grated cheese. And right here I have 6 egg yolks that I have blended together. And we're going to use the eggs to temper the Alfredo sauce. I'm going to add my milk into my pan. I'm going to let my milk come up to a simmer, and as soon as it starts simmering, I'm going to turn the stove off, and then I'm going to add my cheeses into the mixture and mix it really well. Then I'm going to temper some of the egg mixture with some of the milk. Then in turn, I'm going to move the egg mixture back into the pot on a low heat. And the reason why we're going to take some of the mixture and put it in the eggs is because we don't want to just pour the eggs into the pot. You're going to end up having scrambled eggs. And that's not what we want. We want a nice creamy texture for our Alfredo sauce. I was looking online for all sorts of different Alfredo sauces today, and while I was researching it, I kept thinking about Olive Garden's Alfredo sauce. And the reason why it came to mind is because whenever we go to Olive Garden, the Alfredo sauce is so good that we end up ordering the Alfredo sauce on the side as well so that we can dip our garlic bread into it. So what I was doing was I was Googling, the first thing I put into Google was Olive Garden Alfredo sauce. And the first thing that pulls up is Olive Garden's own website showing their recipes. And I thought, how neat is that? So the reason why I'm not messing with this recipe at all or altering it to my taste is because I feel like that would be a disrespect to Olive Garden if I were to do that, because their Alfredo sauce is just spectacular that I don't want to mess with it. I just want to do it to the T. Just keep stirring your milk. You don't want to ever leave it unattended because milk can scald very easily, and once it scalds or it burns at the bottom, that's it. You'll have to start all over again. So you always want to stay with your pot. Anytime I'm simmering milk, I do like to start with like a medium-low heat because I need to make sure the temperament of the milk doesn't overboil as well, because sometimes milk can come to an extreme boil. Now if you look right here, you can see the milk has come to a simmer. It is starting to boil up. I'm going to take it off the heat. And now I'm going to take my Parmigiano and Romano cheese, and I'm going to drop half of the mixture in here just so I can start to incorporate it into the milk. I'm gonna go ahead and add in the other half of the cheese. As you can tell, you can already see this sauce is thickening up from the cheeses in here and the heavy whipping milk. I'm just gonna keep stirring it for like a minute or so. Okay, let's move on to the tempering process. So this is my 6 egg yolks. And I'm just gonna give that a good mix. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna drop some of the sauce into this, like maybe a tablespoon or 2. And mix it really quickly. This technique is called tempering. So what we're doing is we're bringing this egg to the temperature of our Alfredo sauce without overcooking the eggs and scrambling it. And just keep adding it a little at a time. And I think that just about does it. So I'm gonna then add this mixture into my Alfredo sauce. I am gonna put the fire back on, but I'm gonna put it on a really low heat. And I'm just gonna stir this mixture for like another maybe 5 minutes or so, because now that we've tempered the eggs, we wanna cook the whole mixture, because even though it is an Alfredo sauce and we use the egg in the mixture, we still have to cook it. This mixture is gonna thicken up once it comes off the stove and it sits for like 5 minutes. It's gonna really thicken up. So this is the consistency that you want for your Alfredo. You'll see that it did slightly start to bubble. And I'm gonna add a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper. I do like a little bit of extra pepper, so I think I'm gonna put a little bit extra. Pinch. Give it another whisk. Oh my goodness, this looks amazing. I did not think that I could ever make an Alfredo sauce that looks like the one that just comes from Olive Garden, and I can't tell you how excited I am to even try it. It's thickening up perfect to that consistency that they get whenever they bring it out to you, and it's in the little tray and you dip it with your bread. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't wait to try this. Look at how thick this sauce is. It's almost like a bechamel, but you know, we didn't use any flour or butter. I think what gave it this creamy consistency was the egg yolks that we put in here. You have to take a look at this. I know the serving is so small, but I have a small taste tester who's going to try this fettuccine Alfredo for us. Come over here, baby.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
This is my official taste tester. Come here. Say hello.
Hello.
Can you get her?
I got it.
You got it? Don't forget to try it with the chicken too. Do you know what this pasta dish is called?
Parmesan cheese spaghetti.
Parmesan cheese spaghetti? I think that's what we ought to call it. This is called chicken Alfredo. How does it taste?
I taste Alfredo, Parmesan cheese, whipped cream, and chicken.
Whipped cream and chicken, huh? Quite the palate you have there. I'm guessing you like it? It's good? Awesome. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's not my own recipe, but I just wanted to share this with you guys because I love Olive Garden's Alfredo sauce, and I'm sure most of you guys do too. So try this video out. Let me know if you like it. Post pictures. Let's interact on Facebook. You know, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys. Say bye, Sally.
Bye, guys. Hope you enjoy your spaghetti. Good for your kidneys and good for your system.